Hello, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? King here, and today it is finally bloody here. Football roundup. So, this is going to be my new series where I talk about everything that's happened in Premier League football of that week. I know I'm like 4 weeks of missing football, so this week I'm going to dedicate it to my boys, West Ham. Hence why I've got the t-shirt on. I hope you enjoy this because it's finally here, it's finally being done. Let's do this. Right, so on our first game of the season we played Arsenal away at the Emirates and we won. We won 2-0, which was a big win for our club. The first time we get to see our club in fully fledged Premier League football, and we won 2-0. And in my opinion, we completely stopped Arsenal from playing. We was amazing the whole way through. Reece Oxford had a blinder of a game, and Zarate scored, which was good because then we could see how the striking partnership was going to work. And Zarate. So I was happy to see that because usually we don't do too good against Arsenal, especially away from home. We always give them a good go, but this time it was just like, you know what, let's just go in, and we've done it, and we come up with the win. And then going on to the next game, we played Leicester at home, and we unfortunately lost that game 2-1. It was a very close game towards the second half, where we could have come out with something, but we didn't quite manage it. Also, our goalkeeper got sent off from a red card that should have been a yellow card. It was a terrible decision, and I understand it wouldn't have made much of a difference towards the end, but it's still, we have to go games without that goalkeeper now, so we was kind of over punished. So I think where it all went wrong in that game was where we didn't set up well enough at the start, and we did play quite bad. We fixed it towards the end, but was it too little, too late? It just wasn't a red card though. It just wasn't. Going on to the third game, and this game was at, and this was against Bournemouth, and it was last week, and that game ended 4-3, and that was actually quite an entertaining game from a neutral point of view, but for a West Ham fan we obviously lost, which was bad news for me and bad news for the club. Much like the Leicester City game, we started off too poorly, and the fullbacks, both of them had terrible games. Jenkinson getting sent off and Cresswell basically assisting 2 of their goals, so that wasn't. Coming on to the second half, we started a lot better. Got an early goal and then followed that up with another one, made it 2. From here you think maybe we could go on to score and be in full control of the game, but then they scored 1 and then they scored another one, and then it was 4-2, and then by the end, I think it was around the 78th minute, Maiga scored and it made it 4-3, and you're thinking maybe, but it was too little too late. We lost that game, which was a disappointment, but it also shows that we can score. It was just we was just so terrible in defence that day. But that also means that at home we have a 100% record of losing and conceding goals there. It's good that we're scoring goals and stuff like that, but we need to be winning at home if we're going to have a good go at this season. And now we come on to the big one. So, this weekend, West Ham played Liverpool, and we haven't beat them for, I think it's around 52 years at Anfield, and we was away. Everything was against us. We just lost 4-3 to Bournemouth, who have just come up. But then we play Liverpool, and we play them away, and we don't beat them 1-0, we don't beat them 2-0, but we beat them 3-0. At Anfield. Well, that's just amazing really, isn't it? So Lanzini scores first in the first half, and then Noble scores shortly after from outside the box, opened up his body and put it in the bottom. It was half time, so we was 2-0 up, and then it was a bit cagey to the start. Liverpool were throwing everything that they had at us, which didn't really affect us, and then it come to like the 90th minute and Sacco put one in the bottom. In my opinion, we didn't just beat Liverpool by like a goal or two or just about outplayed them. We completely outplayed them and come away with the win. And to get 3 goals at Anfield, not many clubs or players will do that this season. And then obviously with the whole weight thing and how long it's been, it must mean a lot to, especially to the older fans of finally seen it happen. But yeah, that means that we've scored 9 goals this season. I think we conceded 6, and we have 6 points on the table at the moment. I think we're like 7th or 8th. Next up we have Newcastle after the international break, which hopefully we can win and get some points on the table against teams that we should be playing. So in summary, altogether, I'd say that we've started well, but we've won the games that you would think we wouldn't win, and we've lost the ones that we should win, which is good and bad, because I would take the bigger wins, and it's kind of worked out on the points that we should be on from the fixtures. But as a roundup for like the manager and what I've seen so far, I would say that he focuses more on the big games, maybe to make the back page a bit more. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think. This has been my first football roundup video. I hope you enjoy it, but please do remember that this is all in my opinion, so don't all hate me at once. Let us know how you feel about anything that I've said in the comments, and I'll make sure to get to you. So I hope you enjoyed. This is going to be every week, hopefully, where I ain't just going to talk about West Ham every single time. It's just because I've missed some, and West Ham have had a few headliner games, especially on Match of the Day. We're first most of the time now, which is good. Probably just do one video per week on the biggest footballing headlines of that week. I thought I'd focus on my club. But yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoy it. But just on a little bit of a side note, if you do watch any of my videos or you view it, and whether you think it's good or bad, it would be nice to get a sub so that my channel can increase, because I do have loads to give and loads more to share. So you know what you need to do: like, comment and subscribe. I've been King. Out. Yous have been amazing. I fucked that up. Let's do it again. You guys as ever have been amazing. I've been King. Yeah, King out.